It's good to have you back, and now the rest of the news. Every 25th of November to the 10th of December marks the 16 days of activism to end gender-based violence under the theme, Unite to End Digital Violence Against All Women and Girls. Violence against women and girls affects 1 in 3 women. It is a global human rights emergency that must stop. This year's campaign is also a reminder that digital safety is central to gender equality. Now, for more on this development, President Shelter of Grace Foundation, Folashade Olabanji-Oba, joins me on the news this hour. Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for joining us. So the campaign is on its 12th day today with 4 days to go. How would you say it is going so far, and how would you rate the response?
Well, for me, I'll say it's a good one. It's better than not doing anything at all. This year, especially when we're talking about the digital space, which affects almost 35% of us all, especially the younger ones, the women and the girls. So government, everybody raising the awareness, a major campaign going on, that the cyberbullying, online harassment, and all that, hate speech, doxing, online stalking, it's got to stop. And making sure that we all are there to play our part, that everybody is also responsible. I think owning up to all of us, looking out for one another, is a major one in this year's campaign.
Okay, let's also x-ray this year's theme, Unite to End Digital Violence Against All Women and Girls. What would you say is the significance of this year's theme?
Well, it speaks for itself. It says not one person can do it. We all must be intentional at making sure that there's a difference, and that wherever we are, in whatever sector that we are in, we should help make sure that we put a stop to gender violence, especially this year's theme, the that women are facing so many forms of discrimination already, the gender identity, the orientation and all. And so, but I would want to go further, that it is not only women, okay? So sometimes even the men are involved, but being intentional to making sure that the digital abuse is stopped, because we have so many things that make it more difficult, especially for the digital abuse, the weak regulations in technology, lack of accountability, normalization of violence in some spaces. I mean, some people see it as even the norm, okay? And then now you have AI making it also more difficult to tell the difference. I mean, you see some videos to where people are impersonated, and it's difficult to tell if it's fake or real. And then you have the backlash really on us, especially the female gender. Then anonymity of most of these perpetrators, okay? It's made it a bit more difficult across border to get justice. And then you have limited support systems as well for survivors of cyberbullying and personal data leaks. Right now, it's a lot better, because right now you can even link most of these phone numbers. You can track them and all, which we didn't really have in the past.
Okay, President Shelter of Grace Foundation, Folashade Olabanji-Oba, it was great talking with you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.